Okay, I think we're ready to go ahead and get started. Good morning to all of you, and thank you for being here, for sure. I want to thank, most of all, of course, Tom and Mary Wright and their staff for allowing us to be here this morning, for joining us this morning, for making this all possible this morning. As most of you know, Tom and Mary have a very strong small business here, and they focus on a caring and service-related aspects of things with respect to how they treat their customers. I know that personally. And they're very dedicated. Today, we're here, of course, to promote all locally owned businesses who make Lincoln unique. And I know from walking around that there are several more small business owners here from the neighborhood and maybe from further away. Let me go around the room and ask anybody who is a part of or an owner of a small business to identify yourselves and your business and where it is.
Good morning. Gary
Good morning.
Romani. I'm the owner of Gary Michaels Clothiers in Williamsburg Village.
Okay.
TJ Cassidy, I'm with Union Bank.
Donna Fletcher, I'm with Edward Arrangement next door.
Keith Heckman, I'm with Deeks Music.
Chris Wagner with Union Bank.
Dan Schmidt from Hobbytown.
Mandy Monson with Union Bank.
Travis G'day from Cornerstone Print. Jacob Williams, Cornerstone.
All right, any more? Well, thank you all very much for being here today and for doing what you do day after day, 300 and some days a year, I assume. Today, specifically, we want to invite all of the residents of the city to participate in what is now the 5th annual Small Business Saturday, which is coming up Saturday, November 29th. This day, as most people know by now, is between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and it's an opportunity to celebrate and support independently owned businesses, which, as we know, are the biggest supporters of local economies. The promotion was started by American Express, an organization called Women Impacting Public Policy, have been rallying mayors around the country to show their support. And this mayor doesn't need to be encouraged in any way. My support has been there for a long time and will always be there. I am completely sold on the importance of small business. Last Friday, we learned that Lincoln's unemployment rate has dipped to less than 3%, an 8-year low. The number of people employed in our community is at an all-time high, and sales tax revenues continue to increase. It's Lincoln's small businesses that are driving this growth. Across the U.S., small businesses create 2/3 of the net new jobs, generate half of the private gross domestic product, and employ 55% of the working population of the nation. When you shop at a locally owned business, it's estimated that your dollar has 3 times the impact on your community as a dollar spent at a national chain. In its few years of existence, Small Business Saturdays has become something of a phenomenon. Last year, consumers spent $5.7 billion at independently owned businesses. That's up from $5.5 billion in 2012. And to keep that momentum going, we are trying to be helpful in issuing a proclamation declaring Saturday, Small Business Saturday. And we do that to get every little bit of extra publicity we can for you, to encourage people to know about it and to come out on that day and support small independent businesses. So we will issue that proclamation. I know there are others here who would like to say a few words, and we are delighted that they're so inclined. And I want to ask Tom, first of all, who, by the way, I don't know if you all know how hard he works on some small business issues, including some sales tax issues before the federal government, and one day he's going to get that changed.
Thank you, Mayor. First off, I would like to introduce, of course, my wife, Mary, who is the real backbone behind our business. And without her, I couldn't have a business. After in excess of 48 years in small business, it's definitely the lifestyle that we chose and know it's an important thing to our local economy. So I would just say, Mayor, thank you for the proclamation, and press, thank you for coming out for this event.
Also with us today is Jim Otto, who has long represented the Nebraska Retail Federation. Jim?
Thank you very much, Mayor. I'll be very brief. Businesses like Wrights and all the small businesses here, the locally owned small businesses, they support the local community with jobs, sports teams, collect and remit sales tax, which online businesses, if it's an online-only business, many do not collect and remit sales tax. I just want you all to know out there that when you shop and don't pay that sales tax to an online-only retailer, you are a tax evader. You may not get caught, but you are a tax evader. So support your locally owned business. Thank you, Mayor.
And finally, we're delighted that Lori Dunn could join us this morning. She's with the Lincoln Independent Business Association, and as you all know, that organization is another strong supporter of independent business.
Thank you, Mayor. The House Committee reported that small businesses lead the way in job creation with 60 to 80% of all new jobs. Lincoln independent business owners not only believe in themselves, but they also inspire others to share their vision and passion. They provide leadership, and that does not end when they lock their doors, but they also give generously of their time, resources, and expertise by volunteering, serving on boards of directors, mentoring, and supporting our nonprofit organizations. Our small business owners are husbands and wives, local volunteer coaches, members of your church, and they are your neighbors. They are multi-generations of family-owned businesses using their sweat equity and investing their dollars back into their businesses, the community, and in their valuable employees. Let's do everything we can to support them. I'm proud to say that the Lincoln community is alive with the spirit of entrepreneurship as new businesses are born each week. LIBA hopes that you will start a new tradition this year and shop locally.
All right, are there questions? Oh, I'm sorry,
Yes,
my
that's
God, Todd's here from the chamber. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm Todd Ogden. I'm with the Downtown Lincoln Association, and I'm here to represent the small businesses downtown as well. And even though Tom, Gary, and Keith left us downtown, we forgive you, and we encourage you to support local businesses around the city. But really want to report on, we just got done with our local shopping event downtown, Shop the Blocks, and it was our 7th Shop the Blocks we've had, which has brought in over $300,000 to the downtown Lincoln businesses. Which is really a sign that people are willing to shop local, and there are shops downtown and there are local shops around the community that we really encourage everybody to support. And as Jim said and the mayor said, you know, you get more value out of your dollar by shopping local, and that's just something we want to encourage everybody to do. And really, Shop the Blocks is a microcosm of what downtown and the city has to offer with businesses and local business and shopping, and it's just a good time. And Saturday is a really important day, and make sure you get out and spend your money locally. So thank you.
Okay, and there is a website you can go to find out more about all this. It's Small Business Saturday, all one word, .com. Questions?
Mr. Otto, just to find out what kind of projections they have about the shopping season coming up, the holiday shopping season? That's my first. You don't have
I don't have an
okay.
answer right now, but I can get back to you.
Okay, fine.
Does anybody have an estimate of the number of small businesses in Lincoln?
We don't have that within our office. Does Leva have an estimate of that?
there's more than 18,000. Yes,
More than 18,000?
more than
18,000
small businesses.
And in downtown, there's over 100 restaurants and over 50 soft good retail shops.
All right, lots of opportunity out there for the public to be helpful. Anything else? Good to go? All right, thank you all for being here, very much.